county says it's worth it to spend hundreds of millions of dollars to bring these teams in, but your research suggests that's not correct.
Well, good morning. Yes, that's what I've found.
Well, why is that? The county says, you know, we bring in a lot of people. They come down from ice-cold places like Minneapolis, the Twins play here, and from Boston, and they spend a lot of money in our community, so it's a good thing.
Well, a couple of points there, I guess, are important. First off is we've never really found any evidence that spring training has much to do with the amount of spending that goes on at any location. For example, we see teams moving around, and so you can very easily look at a county and see whether or not the team comes to the county, do their sales go up? A team leaves the county, does the sales go down? And we've never found any real evidence. But even if the claims of all these people coming are true, the amount of tax revenue that's generated by the spending that the state claims is not enough to cover the operation and maintenance costs of the stadium. And so the purchase price of the stadium has to come from some other source.
Well, then people wonder, why do they do it? Is there something about baseball? Is there something about sports that drives cities to build these palaces?
Well, you know, I've always wrestled with that question. It looks good. I mean, a lot of people do come down there, and as you say, the stadiums are beautiful and very modern and very chic, and a lot of people come there at one point in time. So it looks good, and I think that too much of politics is about what looks good and not about what is real. And so it's appearance that I think politicians are driven by.
Well, do we go from here to additional sports palaces, or are the American taxpayers starting to get to the limit of what they'll pay for these things?
Well, I noticed an interesting trend in South Florida, in Miami and Dade County. They built a brand new stadium for their baseball team, which is not necessarily the most favorite team. They got the Heat and they got the Dolphins as well. But they built the Marlins a baseball stadium, and the Marlins immediately cut their spending on players to the bone. The team was abysmal this year, and the stadium is mired the city in debt. They turned around and asked for funds to improve Dolphin Stadium, and the taxpayers and the legislature said no. So maybe the trend is changing.